Hey everyone, it's Tuesday, so you know what that means. It's time for another 2-Minute Tuesday. This one's going to be kind of an off-the-wall one, but I wanted to take this week to introduce a new sort of feature, new piece of software that we're releasing and making more public, and that's our effect editor. So many people, you might not know that all the effects that we write in Hippo that are there, all 160 of them, we wrote them with a tool called the effect editor, and it's actually been available for quite some time now. It's just been sort of hidden somewhere in the software that you wouldn't find unless you went looking for it, sort of thing. But we've taken with 4.9 the opportunity to overhaul the effect editor and kind of bring it to a more public light. So to show it off, to let you guys play with it and just experiment really and see what kind of cool stuff you can come up with. So if I get into it here, this is the effect editor. On the left, we have what we call the resource tab. So this works with things like HLSL pixel shaders. And then in the center here, we have our main initialization script. So these are written in C#, and you can kind of see what they do. I don't want to get too far into the weeds in this video with it. I just want to introduce the concept. So I'm actually going to open up one of our existing effects and have a look and see what I can do with it. I'm going to start with something super simple like the RGB effect. And if I go ahead and open that, you can see I've got some scripting here. If I open up a pixel shader, you can see here's my HLSL script. It's really simple. Over on the right, we have our parameters, just like you would find inside the engine. And if I hit play down here, you can see there's also a nice little image preview. So if I modify any of these parameters, you can see the effect working in real time, which is super handy to be able to code and see what's happening rather than coding, saving it, putting it into the engine and testing there. So if I wanted to like make a modification to this effect at all, maybe I don't want to work in red, green, and blue anymore. I can just modify this to my heart's content. So I could maybe turn this into a CMY mixer really quickly, and maybe it's not all that quick, but I can just do that by renaming some of the parameters, changing the code that's over here. So it's not 1 minus red anymore. It's actually 1 minus cyan, 1 minus magenta, 1 minus yellow. And if I go ahead and run the effect now, you can see that something completely different has happened. And when I change all these parameters, if I run cyan, you can see that I'm actually mixing to cyan or magenta or yellow. And this now works more like a light, like if you're color mixing in a dichroic filter or something like that. So maybe this is helpful for you. But again, I just wanted to show this off and invite you guys to please download the software, give it a shot, play around with it, see what kind of cool stuff you can achieve. We'll have the link for the download in the description, as well as a link to the manual so you can read up on it, get a little more in depth with it on your own. And also we'll be back next week or maybe the week after with another couple videos, I think, on the effect editor, and maybe getting into some more of the nitty gritty. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Please take a look at the effect editor. Would love to hear from you guys if you think it's cool or if you've done anything fun with it. But we'll catch you next week. Bye.